Welcome to Foodnutt. Jackie Mazzucato here. I'm very excited because it's a great time of year. It's change of vintage at Foodnutt and therefore I'm getting all the new wines in. I've just got the new Georgia retro wine Sauvignon Blanc from South Australia in, and I wanted to do something special to match this wine while having a little bit of fun in the kitchen as well. It's got some more sort of green apple tropical taste, and I think will match really well with some Indian spices. Cauliflowers are on sale at the moment, only $1.99 at my supermarket, so I thought let's have a go on a roasted cauliflower. I had one recently at Africola which had more African spices on. I was really inspired and I thought, you know what a great recipe, particularly if you've got a vegetarian in the family. So what I've done is I've steamed off my cauliflower for about 6 minutes in the steam oven, but if you don't have a steam oven, you can also turn it upside down in a saucepan of boiling water and boil that for about 5 minutes. And that'll just make sure that once it's all roasted and crispy on top, it's still going to be nice and tender inside as well. So this is absolutely an experiment here. I've been playing a lot with Indian spices lately. So I've got a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of cardamom, a teaspoon of fenugreek, some pepper, some salt, another teaspoon of turmeric, and also I wanted to spice this one up a bit, so I've got some chili powder in here as well. But it's not going to really stick to my cauliflower if I do it like that, and I also want to get that great caramelisation. So all I'm going to do is just mix that one in here with my melted butter. So there's about 50 to 100 grams of melted butter. We want enough to really soak through into the cauliflower. I can smell it already. And all I'm going to do is just paint this across the top and just push it into those nice little spots that are going to pick up the flavour. Now we're discussing this one here and we thought, you know what, you could do a roasted cauliflower with all types of flavour. Maybe you're having Italian and you'd like an Italian type cauliflower. Why don't you try some crushed garlic butter and rosemary? Perhaps it's a Spanish evening and you might want to try the andouille paste again on the top and roast it in the oven. So I've left all the leaves on because they actually crisp up beautifully, and I want to just present it just on a plate all on its own. I'll just push all of that flavour in. The smells, you know me and the smells. I love all of those great aromas when you're playing with fresh spice mixes as well. I'm just going to pour the rest of that across the top there, and that'll sort of sift through into the bottom. And we talked about other sorts of things you could do. You could make a Parmesan breadcrumb crust and put that across the top as well. I know that Foodnutt's pretty keen on that one. And I've just for a little bit of decoration and just to tie in that Indian theme, I've just taken some black mustard seeds and put those across. Now, how quick and easy was that one to prepare? It's going to go in the oven now, and I'm going to see you back in about an hour, hour and a half. So voila, my cauliflower's been in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's going to depend on your size of cauliflower and how much you pre-cooked it. Beautiful aromas coming off. It smells like a Indian restaurant in here today. What I did just before I finished off the cook is I threw in a handful of sultanas and some pistachio nuts, about 5 minutes towards the end, just to warm those up and through. And I already pre-fried some onions. I wanted to give it that real authentic Indian balance. Give it a bit of spice, a bit of sweetness and a bit of tartness. So I've added some yogurt to the bottom of the plate here just to make a bed to put the cauliflower on. Some beautiful chutney which will bring back some of that sweetness. And then, as I said, the pistachios and the sultanas for a bit of crunch. So let's have a taste and let's grab all of those beautiful, I've got a little bit of the leaf there, yum. Grab all of those beautiful flavours. Oh, wow. Oh, this is definitely going to be a family favourite. Wow. I've got all those beautiful flavours and just hit a raisin and beautiful little sweetness just to finish it off. Perfect with the Georgia because the Georgia is such a fresh wine. great on a summer afternoon in the heat of the summer with your friends, but also great with something, you know, an light Indian dish as well. Because it just cleanses your palate so beautifully and balances so well. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys to it because I've got a cauliflower to eat.